Hello, everybody. Hopefully audio is working and video is working. And I just want to see one other thing. I guess the vertical stream isn't working, but that is okay if it doesn't. Yeah. Sorry, everyone. I know I'm super silent. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is working and I am live. So give me 2 seconds, please. Yeah, okay. Says I'm live. Cool. So, as you guys may know, tomorrow is going to be our Taurus new moon. Thank you so much, Mr. Derek Leonard. Awesome, Jason. And it's the weekend for you. Happy Saturday. Happy weekend. Cool. So for those of you who are here for the first time, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on with this energy of the new moon. And then we're going to do some breath work, but I kind of want to do something a little different this month where we connect into our body with our breath as well. And also, we're going to actually focus on like planting intentions today with this new moon. Hello, David. Welcome. So let's just hop into what's going on with this energy. And also, I want to caveat that for us cardinal signs, this past week may have definitely been trying. I know astrologically there's like a lot of stuff coming up this week or like that has happened for cardinal signs, and things should start to feel better after May 18th. So if you are Aries, Capricorn, Libra, or Cancer, just know it will get better. So on that note, let's talk about what's happening with this energy, and then let's do some work and let's release. I'm going to send you guys Reiki, so you will get live Reiki. We'll do like a meditation Reiki type of session together. So this Taurus new moon, it is inviting us to slow down. It is an earth sign, which is earth energy. So slow down, come back to ourselves, get honest about what we truly want to build moving forward. This is a powerful week in general, just for finding clarity. So if any of you do follow astrology really closely, you may have known like asking questions earlier in the week would have been really helpful to get clarity around now. But I believe like we can still ask for the clarity and ask for the questions. So if there's anything that you have been looking for clarity on or looking for assistance on, definitely allow yourself to start think of that question. And you may have also already started to receive answers if you have been asking that question. So be open to what is coming in, be open to like what you're hearing, the glimpses that you're getting, and trust what is coming in, basically, is really what I want to say. Taurus energy is also reminding us that we do not need to rush our next steps. Instead, we are being asked to ground into our values, our vision, and our own quiet inner knowing before taking action. So this isn't like the energy of I have this idea, let me rush and move through it. It's really like, what is it that I truly want that's going to align with my values? What are the intentions that I want? And now let me start to take grounded steps without really rushing, if that makes sense. So this is a beautiful time to plant seeds for the future, growth, especially around things that create stability and long-term fulfillment in our lives, such as finances, business, relationships, or anything that is foundational and meaningful in your life. And we're being called to move in a direction that feels intentional, aligned, and sustainable. The other thing, especially this weekend, that I do want to call out is that the new moon may stir up deep emotions, especially rage, frustration, or reactivity. Rather than pushing these feelings away, this is the time that we are invited to honor them and explore what they are trying to reveal. Rage can be a powerful tool for awakening, creativity, clarity, and transformation when we allow ourselves to make space for it consciously. So we're going to do this tonight, but we're going to notice like where these emotions are being stored within your body. And you may not figure this out tonight, but what pain points are asking to be acknowledged with this in a sense. So we're going to do that, but it'll be good. It'll be fun. And we'll have Reiki with it. So we'll like move through it. There's also a wounded warrior energy surrounding this new moon. So yes, like the new moon is in itself pretty nice and like light, but I also just don't want you guys to be blindsided if there's some other things happening, some other emotions coming up. What else? Yeah, this is really about our willingness to be honest about what is going on in our lives, what hurts, and what can we no longer ignore. So like really look at what it is that we desire and what discomfort or what things are keeping us from achieving it. And the honesty is really where we're going to find those answers. And it's about not having judgment, right? Just recognizing and allowing ourselves to just be truthful. A little bit more. So if something feels uncomfortable or triggering during this new moon, ask yourself what it may be trying to teach you, what strength is being awakened within you. And I call this out because this may happen with conversations with people and relationships. There may be something that you've been avoiding to say or something that somebody says to you, something you need to speak. Just remember before you communicate, ground yourself and really figure out what place you're coming from in this communication when you're speaking this truth to somebody else. And misunderstandings may totally happen this weekend. Ego reactions could arise, and that's definitely could happen if we move too quickly. So taking that moment to just ground our energy before speaking will help minimize that type of situation. And then the other thing with this new moon, it's really about meeting hard things with courage and trust that our fears might just be doorways, right? They're not meant to stop us, but they're guiding us toward growth and deeper self-trust. And above all, like this new moon is really reminding us to trust ourselves, honor our intentions, have faith that the seeds that we are planting now will grow in divine timing. And, you know, really just believe in what we feel is going to be best for us, if that makes sense. So yeah, that was a lot that I just threw at you guys. Tom, the new moon is tomorrow, but since it was a Saturday, I thought we would jump on live on Friday instead. So new moon energy will be here tomorrow. The other thing I want to call out, and you guys have heard me say this before, my dreams are literally insane. And I think my dreams are more intense in new moons than they are in full moons. So if you're experiencing something similar, definitely dream journal, write them down. See if there's any guidance coming to you within the dreams. If you want clarity or guidance to come to you within a dream, then when you go to sleep at night, ask the question, like when you're in your bed right before you're going to sleep, and ask that the answer come through in your dream. Invite it in, basically, and see what comes through. The energy definitely is like here. Yeah. I noticed being awake in my dreams, but forgot what it was about. Yeah, totally a crazy experience to be awake in your dreams. That reminds me of Inception. So that is what's happening with this energy, with the new moon in Taurus. We are going to move on to doing some like breath work, body work type of stuff. And then we're just going to move straight into the meditation and Reiki. I just had a thought, but basically at this point in time, I invite you to get comfortable. I invite you to lay down, close your eyes. You don't need to see me, but before you do, I will tell you the 3 crystals I'm going to use tonight. We're going to use red quartz. I really like this when it comes to motivation and like helping us move forward in our life. I'm going to start with selenite just to help us with cleansing and moving the energy that is stagnant or that is here, just helping us move through and process whatever it is that we're going through. And then I am going to use pyrite tonight because this new moon is really good for money and new money coming in. And so I invite you to like just be open to new money, new opportunities. Like, let's go finances. You know what I mean? Hello, Josh. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so on that note, now you can close your eyes, get comfortable. If at all you start feeling tingling in your hands, feet, other places in your body, if you feel waves of energy come over you, if you see shapes or colors, if you have emotions come up to the surface, if you have thoughts pop into your mind, if you feel like you're traveling to different places, please know that is the Reiki healing. Also, if you like gulp really hard or if your stomach gurgles, that is also the Reiki. It will be later on in this video, but I don't want you to feel concerned or anything like that. The Reiki in itself should feel very gentle, very calming, should help you ground. I am going to focus on grounding all of us today, especially with this Taurus new moon energy. And I think that's my whole spiel. I'm going to get music started, but you guys let me know if there's anything in the chat that you want to talk about before we get going. Like, I feel like some of these things you guys have heard recently. So I think we could start here. Okay, cool. Okay. It seems like you guys are all good. Yeah, Tom, something's definitely up for sure. For sure. Okay, I'm going to start playing music. Please let me know if the music is too loud. And we're going to have a good time. I'm excited for tonight. Let me know how that sounds on your end, please. It's good. Okay, perfect. So if you haven't yet got comfortable and situated, I invite you now to grab a seat, lay down, close your eyes, and just start to relax, allowing yourself to settle here right now. And I invite you to take a really deep breath in, filling your belly all the way up. And then slowly exhale. Take another deep breath in, filling your belly all the way up. And then exhale again. Settling more and more into this moment. And now we're just going to do a gentle body scan. And we're going to start at your feet, checking in with them, seeing how they're doing, how they're feeling. And then moving our way up to our shins, our calves, noticing how they feel. Moving up to our knees, our thighs, our hips. Checking in, noticing any tightness. Tuning into our bellies, our chests, our hands and forearms, elbows, our biceps and upper arms. Just noticing how they all feel. Checking in with our shoulders. Noticing if they are all the way up to our ears or if they're dropped and relaxed. Just making note. Checking in with our neck, our jaw, our eyebrows and forehead. Noticing any tension in our face. And then just tuning in to the top of our head. Let's take a deep breath in, bringing relaxing, calming energy to every single part of our body. And as you exhale, releasing any tension, worry, stress, whatever it is, just letting it go. And now I want you to think of joy, the feeling of joy, and paying attention where joy feels in your body. Now we're going to move on to confidence. Just taking a moment to recognize where confidence lives in your body. It's okay if these things are not in one location. They might be in many, but just notice how your body feels with that word confidence. Now we're gonna move on and think about sadness. Where in your body does sadness live? Maybe it's in your heart, maybe it's in the pit of your stomach, maybe it's in your lower back. Just notice when you hear the word sadness, where in your body you feel it. Now I invite you to connect with rage. You can also call it anger, whichever word you prefer. But notice, where do you store your rage and anger in your body? Where does it live? Now I invite you to think of an emotion that you feel often. Something you notice that you just typically default to. And notice where that emotion lives in your body. Now I want you to realize that all of these emotions are different aspects of yourself that you feel. And I want you to connect with all of them, noticing the different body parts, putting them together like a puzzle, allowing the joy, the anger, the love, the sadness, the other emotion you called in, the confidence. Noticing they all serve a purpose. They're all needed. And all of these pieces help you in different ways. I invite you to take another deep breath in. And slowly exhale. As you bring these aspects of yourself together, feel yourself becoming empowered, connecting into all of you, and knowing that each of these different emotions are tools. They are here to help you with your growth, and you can use them. Let's take another really deep breath in. And as you exhale, just release whatever it is you've been holding on to, letting go of old beliefs. And just allow yourself to really awaken and connect into that inner power. Allowing yourself to just make space for these different emotions. So I invite you now to start to think of what has been uncomfortable and what has this discomfort been asking of you. What has it been trying to show you? Notice if any fears have been blocking you. And with each breath that you take, see yourself pushing the fears and the discomfort out of the way. As your empowered self shows up and is capable of moving despite that they may be there. Knowing you are not limited. Now I invite you to get honest about what you actually want and allow this desire to be something beyond the normal necessities of life. something as if a fairy godmother was granting you a wish. What is it that you want? And just notice why it is that you want it. What deep reason within yourself? Because it's not about society, it's not about family, it's not about what the outside world thinks and desires for you. This desire is what you truly want. Invite you to ask for clarity on whatever it is you may need. Just asking questions and opening yourself up to receiving an answer now or later over the next few days. And so I invite you now to set intentions as if you're planting seeds under the dark sky of this new moon. Each seed being a desire and intention that you're looking to have come to life. And as you plant each seed, ask the question, what is the next step for me to take with this journey, with this intention? And just see what comes back. Allow yourself to trust in the guidance you're receiving, knowing that it might just sound like your own thought. It might be a fleeting thought. It might be an image that you get, or just a moment of curiosity. Start to pay attention to the small nudges. And allow yourself to follow them. I invite you now to imagine roots growing from the bottoms of your feet, moving through the floor beneath you, all the way down into the first layer of dirt, moving down through all the different layers of the earth until these roots reach the core of the earth, connecting you into a beautiful turquoise and pink light at the center of the earth, helping to fully ground your energy. And as your feet connect into the root of the earth, I want you to also notice a beam of light moving from the crown, the top of your head, up through the ceiling, all the way up through into the sky, moving through clouds, past our ozone layer, entering into the atmosphere, connecting all the way up into the divine. With your next breath, feel energy moving up from the earth into your body, and energy from the divine flowing down into your body, bringing you back into perfect balance, cleansing you and grounding you. Take another deep breath and just notice how your body now feels, how your emotions and mind now feel. Now slowly start to come back to this moment, becoming aware of your body, Gently wiggling your fingers and toes. Taking a stretch. And just gently coming back. And then whenever you feel ready, you can slowly open your eyes and slowly sit up. You may notice you feel a little lightheaded. That is just the Reiki. I do invite you to have some water, as it will help with the healing that you just received and will help you really release anything that had come up to be released within your body. You also probably feel thirsty, so I do recommend that. And if you ever want to have a private Reiki session with me, I do have a link in the description where you can book one. It'll feel similar to this. I will be on camera. You don't necessarily have to be, or if you want to just get Reiki via photo, we can do that too. But the link is in the description. Lakeisha, I am so glad you felt this was so beautiful. I don't want to start talking a ton quickly because I know some of you guys might still be in the Reiki world. Thank you. I needed that. You are so, so welcome, Matilda. Tom, wow, thanks, Kay. I felt like I met my inner child and gave little man a hug. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, Cheryl, good. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Cheryl, just so you know, when you joined, you just missed us doing a body scan previously. And I think you hopped in when we were starting to connect with where different emotions feel in the body. So if you ever want to, if you're curious what you missed, that was just it. If you want on the replay, you can catch that piece. And by the way, you guys can watch this as many times as you want. You can like skip through the front part and just get to whatever part of the meditation you want to do this with. Sage Palm, hi. David, go take a nap. You probably need it. Yeah, I hope this was really helpful. I thought this would be fun and different for us, and I hope this really helps you with your journey and with this new moon energy. You are so, so welcome. Thank you all for joining with me. It's really awesome to jump on live and have a lot of you be here and be in the chat, and I get to connect with you. So thank you for letting me be part of your journey. There's so many other people out here doing similar work, and I'm just grateful you guys are here with me, especially on a Friday at 7. Yeah, Tom, I agree. The ability to feel low emotions is required to feel the complete opposite, blissful joy and gratitude. I agree with that. It's being able to hold both and feel both. And also, I feel like the joy isn't as, like the joy feels so joyful when you know how low the opposite can be. You know what I mean? It's, how would we know that happiness is as happy as it is if we didn't know sadness. You know what I mean? Thank you, David. You're the best. I appreciate you so, so much and your generosity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool. Well, I think that's everything I have for tonight. Heads up though, guys, June 4th, I am going to be doing an in-person market where I live. So we'll see what candles I have left over. I'm probably still going to have a ton of candles left over after that market. So, but in case something you wanted ends up selling out, I just want to give you the heads up that on June 4th, I am going to do something in person in New Jersey. And if any of you are in New Jersey and want to come, it's like, it's a ladies' night type of event. I don't know if you have to get tickets for it, but it's not like a typical market. But anyway, I digress. Thank you. That was fantastic. Like, I was trying to have a sleep and I just got out of bed. Amazing. I'm so glad you enjoyed it, Jason. Thank you for joining. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think that's all I got. If there are any video topics that you want me to make videos on, please let me know. And I'm more than happy. I would love topic ideas that you guys are looking for. And Tom, to answer your question, yes. So I just sold a whole bunch of intention candles. Oh, thinking about that. This is a really good time for abundance. Not to like put a plug in, but my abundance intention candle would definitely be really good to use right now during this new moon and this type of phase and Taurus season in general. So I do have a decent amount of abundance intention candles left. My energy sprays have been selling. And then I did sell a tank top, one of my moon phase t-shirts. So yeah. That's a really good idea, Tom. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Awesome. Hi, Art B. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your recent comment. Jason, you burnt one of the candles right out and have the crystals out. Yeah, so there's nothing you need to do specifically with the crystals that are in the candles. I would say like wipe them off with a paper towel so you can get the wax off of it. And then you can use the crystals for meditating. So whenever, like if you're going to go into meditation, you're welcome to hold them in your hand or just put them in your space. But you have crystals now to add to your collection. You also can carry them with you if you wanted to, or like keep one or two in your car, depending on which crystals you got. Yeah, I hope you enjoy them. The big guys that you got some really fun crystals in there. You got like some really like large, rough stone ones. So you can even just use those as decoration, like in your living room if you wanted to like decoration, but decoration that amplifies energy is really what it is. You can't get it wrong, Jason. Whatever you feel called to do with them, just wipe them with a paper towel. Tom, you got too many ideas. It's a good thing. Too many is a good thing. Oh, Art B, I hope you have a really, really good work day. Reiki and work, yeah, that sounds really fun. Okay, guys, thank you all for joining. You guys are all the best. I love you so much. And I'll be back for the full moon. And I will see you then. Bye.